Today's episode on Greasy Garage, we're going to screen some loom. Welcome everybody back to the channel. Today's episode, we're gonna screen and loom. That is topsoil. We have a massive pile over here. I think we only need half of it for the job. I'm gonna set you guys up top. The excavator guy Dave feeding the screener. Take some videos of the plant. Put a little video together for you guys today. Top soil screening. Let's get after it. All right, so let's take you through the process here. You got the excavator on top of the pile. You can see the tracks right now, the top of your screen, feeding the top of the grizzly. Try to get a video of the grizzly being tipped up later on today. But so we have, I think it's 4" minus grizzly screen on top. And after we dump this bucket out, I'll spin around and you'll see the grizzly, the rocks, and the tailings. That's what they call them when they fall off the screen. It's basically anything that the 3/4" screens underneath. There's two types of screens. You got the top and the bottom secondary screen, which ends up giving you material that looks like this screened loom. It's a huge pile we're going to be making. There is some roots in here and small 3/4" stones. After that though, you rake that out with landscapers and rakes and stuff like that. But it gets the majority of the big rocks, roots, and everything else. You can actually see, I'll stay right here for one quick second. See if I can rotate the camera down just a smidge. So you can see the excavator's grabbing the tailings. He's spinning them around out back. He's actually been using them for a platform so he doesn't sink inside the loom. This loom's awful wet. It's been raining for the past month up here in New England. But you can see, I'll drive a little closer for you, you can see the screening plant. So that's where all the tailings go, the stuff that we're not wanting. You can actually sift through that even more with another plant. You can actually get the rocks out, get some fieldstone walls, whatever you need to do. Roots, a lot of the heavy roots do stay there and they kind of trickle off the backside of that screening plant. And then the excavator just gets rid of it. And actually sometimes what you do, if you got some wet, sticky stuff, you can run that through the plant a second time. Actually, you can see at the top of your screen again, the building's going up. It's prefab pieces, so it's going up awful quick. Half the building's already poured since the last video you guys saw. I left a short of me driving on the front side of the job site. A lot of vehicles parked around here. We got carpenters, plumbers, electricians, iron workers, and then the concrete guys are gonna come back. And you can see the big pile. So it's a very busy job site at the minute. And yeah, so you come inside the screening plant like so, line yourself up nice and square. This loader is fairly small, so she fits in there with plenty of room. We could have used a bigger loader, but we're gonna make it work. Like I said, we need half this pile that the excavator's sitting on for this particular job. And then what we'll do is actually export the rest of the topsoil that we don't need, or we could screen it, but I highly doubt we're going to screen it on this particular job since there's not a lot of room. Actually, you just saw on your screen on the left-hand side some of the prefab pieces for this building. So yeah, we'll export a lot of the stuff that we don't need. We'll only screen what we need, maybe a couple hundred, maybe another 50 yards if we need extra leftover. You'd rather have a little extra than not enough when it comes to topsoil for a job. Then you can see some of the spray paint on. Actually, that's not graffiti. That's right from the factory. I don't know if it came from Canada or whatever, or wherever these got prefabbed and made, but you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, all this, they're all marked and numbered. It's like a big Lego piece they put together with these prefab buildings. They look pretty stout. We'll see what happens. I've always heard mixed reviews when this type of construction started coming out 20, 25 years ago. It settles because you got the trucking, and then when you bolt it all together, I've heard horror stories of drywall inside cracking like within a year. You got to go back and patch it up and fix it. But listen, it is what it is. You got to kind of go with the flow. So yeah, we're in a tight little corner over here, screening a loom and excavator, and me and the Komatsu. I am running I believe it's a 2004. She's an oldie, but she's running. So it's over 20 years old loader. It still puts in a day's work. No complaints here. No DEF. No regen system. Can't complain about that. No stereo, but it's all right. and it has heat, and the AC is supposed to be getting fixed. We'll see. But another low. So that's the low over there on the left-hand side. That's for the carpenters. And then you saw the lull just cross over the screen about a minute, not even 36 seconds ago or so. That was the masons. They are currently building the elevator shaft for this building that we're working on. So, yeah, screen and loom. It's very monotonous, but it's part of the job, and you got to get it done. So, Komatsu's putting in the work up there. That 360 up on the hill, back up, see if you guys get that in the frame. I don't want to touch it. You kind of perched up here on the top of the loader. But that 360 right there spinning, that's a fairly new machine. That's got the LCI. I guess that's the smart technology. Not guess. I know it is. I ran the 290, so it's a little smaller than that at another job for the same company. And it has GPS in it, which is pretty spectacular. So it makes easy work of digging and cutting in grades and stuff like that. So yeah, very monotonous screening loom, but it's part of the beast. I think one of my first jobs, my first job ever in construction, I was probably 16, 17 years old, and it was screening loom just like this with a screening plant similar to this. This is a very basic tag along, pull behind fifth wheel with a pintle, not a pintle hook, I'm sorry. It actually has a kingpin for a fifth wheel, and then yeah, you could drag this with a tractor. But I remember screening loom like this when I was 16, 17 years old with an old Reed screening plant. It was red in color, had an old Perkins diesel, it leaked oil, leaked fuel. It was wonderful. Old Reed screener. But this is pretty cool. I'll show you later on in the video how this screening plant, the Grizzly, tips up. The Grizzly screen, like I said earlier, disposes of a lot of the big rock that you don't want in your material. So I'll put you guys back in a time lapse to watch some more screening loom in action. If you enjoy this, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have ever screened loom. If you guys have had any experience with different screeners. I've had experience with Roadrunners, Reeds, and now this one. There's tumble screeners as well. I've had experience with a couple different screening plants. Vermeer makes a screening plant, and some have conveyors, but this is a very simplified, cheap, easy way to process topsoil. And that's about all you want to really screen with this anyways, topsoil. There she goes. That's it. Shut her down. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just basically explaining how to screen loom. Very boring, but interesting, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm just gonna clean out the screener till tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below if you guys have ever screened loom or worked around screening plants like this. I think it's a necessary evil of a job. Some people might find it boring, but I actually find it pretty relaxing and calm. You know exactly what you're doing every day. I don't think you do it every day. No, I'm sure there is people that do screen certain things every day, whether it be crushing rock or gravel or making bark mulch inside the tub grinders. There's all sorts of different screening and processing plants, but that's just the one that we run here for doing topsoil at this particular job site. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next video, we'll see you guys. Keep it greasy. Keep it greasy. Who says that?